right, Foodietopia. We back out here on these streets. We out here in the yard. I know this is a late video, and it's my apology to all my followers that I'm just not putting out this video, but have been having a lot of things going on with work, so we had to focus on that. But here we go, 4th of July. Man, you talking about a nice menu that I had. Right now, I'm putting together, we're going to go ahead and get the pork shoulder all started because we made pulled pork sandwiches. So I'm going to put that in the e-smoker. And I put that thing on about 7 o'clock that morning. And boy, I tell you, it took all day. It wasn't even ready to about 5:30, 6 o'clock. But it did its thing at 2:25 in the e-smoker. And that was a 2-day process. I let it sit in the seasoning for 1 day. Then the next day we went on and hooked it up and put it on the e-smoker. As you see here, I'm also getting Big Bertha set up. Big Bertha's being set up for the jerk ribs that I'm gonna make. As you see right here, my fresh homemade jerk seasoning. Got my jerk marinade. This was a 3-day process also. The jerk marinade was made from scratch. And sat in the seasoning 1 day, the marinade for the next day, and then for the next 2 days, and also make some jerk sauce, just in case you want to use it on the side. And as you see here, we got the pork shoulder doing its thing, and then also threw in some wings on the e-smoker. So I had, everybody who came, I had them to take wings from 2 pans. I did 1 set of wings on the e-smoker and another set of wings on Big Bertha. And I wanted to see if they could tell the difference. And pretty much everybody got it correctly. As you see here, we got a set of wings on Big Bertha. Them bad boys just sitting there doing their thing, sweating and dripping all over the place. Now, 4th of July is my favorite holiday. My favorite out of all holidays. I like it because it's warm, lighting fireworks, enjoying good times, family around the food. And these are some of the, fireworks that I got for the 4th of July that you will see a fireworks show coming up very shortly. But this is what I copped. Just going through it, getting it all set up for the evening. Got those jerk ribs ready. Man, they came out so perfect. They were, they had the jerk flavor to it from the 3-day process. They had the spiciness, the bitter sweetness. It was just all in one. Jerk is a little sticky. It was sticky. Man, look at that piece. It just came right off. And it had the right amount of heat on it from the Scotch bonnet peppers. It was good. Then I also make brats, which I haven't videoed yet. Up to the top there, that is the spicy Italian. In the middle is a Philly cheesesteak. And then right there on the end is a bacon cheddar jalapeno brat. All brats made in-house. And I'm just going to let you check it out. And those things are popping, man. There they are done. You see the cheese coming out. Now, like I said, those are homemade by me. I make those specifically. Now, here we go when everything's all ready. Got the tent set up. Everybody's enjoying outside. Those are the wings from the Big Bertha. These are the set of wings from the e-smoker. This is what's left of the jerk rib tips. It was a long day. I didn't get to, I tried to film every time, but it was a long day cooking, enjoying the day and, enjoying the day. And here we are with the jerk ribs. Homemade jerk sauce. Also has some homemade barbecue sauce. Everything is made. There's no bottle or nothing up in here. That's how I get down. Then the neighbor came through. I can't even believe, the neighbor showed up. This is what we call good neighbors. He dropped off all of this. Shout out to my guy Ray for dropping through with the drinks. We got our drink on. I fixed him up a couple good plates. He had a good time. That's how neighbors do it. That's how we get down. And then, we got coming up here. There's the food looking good. Had a great time. The 4th of July is my favorite holiday, and it just makes great memories, spending time outside, spending time with the family, eating great food. That's what it's all about here. As you see here, we got the beanbag game going here, in which I am the king of this game right here. I literally can sweep the house. It doesn't matter who playing. Sweep the house twice. I can beat everybody twice, and then I'm all tired, and I'm like, look, y'all just go ahead and play. And as you see here, they it's a fun game. Let's just say, it's probably one of the best games that I'm good at. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but hey, man, everybody to each their own. Some people like it, some people don't. I feel it's a very enjoyable game here. I love this game. That's why we got it out. And man, it was the 4th of July, nothing but good times. But you know what? I'm finna go ahead and let this ride out. And I thank y'all for tuning in. This is Foodietopia. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all enjoy the fireworks, and I appreciate you watching. So till next time, Foodietopia, I am out.